Keep it in the monastery, lady.
Let's continue where I left off, guys. You stay. You've been sitting good all day at work. You can stay like that for right now. I don't feel like I'm threatening you. I mean, I already took off the fucking, Alrighty. Use. Drone status. Three. Alright. So that's our way out. Alright. Already murdered him. Messages. Store file 1. Such stuff branded. It's popular name, but not that popular. I suppose a congratulations remarks in orders that are done. Pass along our recognition to Montel, where there's a torpidist incursion on our fair island. I have every confidence to give you the helm. This way. Down this way. Over to here.
What? Shifting to a less exposed spot.
Mind where you put the low, Commander. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Oh. Thank you. Automatic shipment from Euphoria. Shipment from Euphoria coast automatic repair. Actual roll. That's it. Up here. Ah. Okay. Up here. Pick this. Copper. Fuck yeah. Don't know what the fuck I think about that. Where the fuck is that dude? He's dead? We looted that guy. Alright. Take that. Alright. Huh. Alright. Head over there, do the better version. Right there. Get back there again. You be right here. Nope. Boop. Use your expertise to make a few enhancements for rather rudimentary instructions. Spinny, spin.
I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us. Though in the end, this should turn out to be quite a lucrative day. I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote?
Even better. Yes, but I'm afraid it will cost you more. Yes, in fact, I made a few enhancements to your rather pedestrian instructions.
Really? Well, who knew I was working with such a professional? Now place the antidote into the slot. Once I insert it into the air filter, well, genius like you can figure it out. When backup arrives and releases me, I'll run a tally of all here who survived. Not to boast, but I'd say this wildly dangerous experimental agent was quite effective. You can be sure that management and I will see it's put to good use. I may even get a promotion off this.
I don't think everyone out there's dead. Well, then it will definitely cost you more.
Not budging? Oh, all right. I suppose I'd be willing to throw in a little extra as a merit bonus for your superlative performance.
Probably paying more. We have ourselves a deal then.
Wonderful, wonderful. Knew you seemed a bankably reliable sort. All right. I am activating the air filtration system. There. Should only take a few moments for the antidote to circulate. Everyone still alive should be right as rain shortly. Marvelous. You'll find your remuneration in the chest behind me. My supervisor will hear of your actions. Oh, and before I forget, I, Omen Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, hereby free you from impressed service to Auntie's Choice. Be seeing you.
What are you talking about in press service? Escape suit? Turn damage resistance or crashing. If you're going to trash, at least you won't be literal. 300 instantly does 300 over 5 seconds. Throw that on there. Hell yeah. Where am I supposed to go? Travel to the Golden Ridge, you find information that there's allies in a place called the Golden Ridge. We're gonna head over here and talk to what's his name? Keep on running.
Have the gratitude of everybody in this sport.
Good, good.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem.
Run up here.
Outside.
Resources represent a
Ah, the itinerant stranger returns.
Got it?
The
Ah.
matriarch, working with and through the sovereign, devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part,
It's 1,000 that way. Ah. Synchron episode? Syncon? I have no idea. Insane development.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only.
From who? About
All
what?
I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition.
Where is this thing at? Crumpled list. Order missive. So I just had to load it into a computer? Open it. Need 3 more. Remote detonator. Fire subtle explosive beacons that stick on impact. Reloading detonates beacon. Damage scales with explosive scale.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Yeah, I agree.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding.
You have a
of
lot of
reality.
vacuum tubes on you.
I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav-key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
We've got our work cut out for us. Let's head to Golden Ridge.
special.
Anti-Bizzle Purpleberry Refueler. Now you can taste Purpleberry in
Alright, we do have a workbench in here.
Zero G Brew. An ale that's good for what ails you.
Oh, I need lockpick 11?
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild.
What's a free market
Free
station?
Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name.
About the Astrograph being rebuilt when you revived me, didn't you?
Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the Astrogator to allow the Incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable.
Okay. Here on
Golden
Golden
Ridge
Ridge.
is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining Zeranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
Alright. Free market. Continue. Boros. You're not fighting fairly. Your mat's health will reduce, but enemies lose track of you quicker, and you deal bonus sneak attack damage. Nope. I will not lower my health. Bit transfer.
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Give it a try.
Cybold safe.
And the bar says Auntie's finest star wife on it.
That wasn't booze. That was shipwax.
Really?
Where
Spread
is...
mucus, half off, today only. I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free Market Station is open to all, except spies. It's awful suspicious. Hope that wayward science type didn't disturb you much, friend. We of the station normally do our best to dissuade partisans from making nuisances of themselves.
Fair. Actually, wouldn't mind learning what she's doing.
Suppose I can't stop you. Just don't let her convince you to do anything that might put you at odds with our security forces. All that aside, enjoy your time on the station. Don't get into any trouble.
That's who I need the key from.
Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of Arcadia's history through scientific exploration? What am I saying?
Not.
Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS Free Market.
Crew is sapient, anarchist rats, sabotage controls, Vita remains at large. I don't know anything about that.
Rat! It's mortifying that my options would be so limited that I must resort to random chance to achieve my aims. Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were a new arrival, but I held out some hope that you might be able to enlighten me where the station populace has not. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded knowledge wherever it can be found. But my earnest questions have been met with suspicion.
Such your questions were a bit too earnest if they resulted in a guard harassing you.
Sub Rosa's self-preservation instincts should be aimed at those who would truly do the station harm, not a simple researcher with pure aims.
Sounds like you need some assistance.
That's great. I can offer you a stipend from my exploratory budget for anything you might manage to discover. Converse with the locals, peer into unturned corners, and see what your able hand might unearth. I look forward to furthering the cause of history with you.
Any tips for the start?
I'd ask about in the saloon and the bazaar. Both are places where gossip flies about like so many tarot rays. Sub Rosa likely has some information about the crash, but I'm not sure where. You also might be able to find some intact portion of the ship amidst all of the station's wreckage. Take a look around. I'm sure you'll be able to get farther on your own.
Come on. That's right. Bridge armory key card. So about safe key. Not in the safe.
Thanks for visiting Free Market Station. Pleasure is all over.
Okay. What happens if we touch it? Okay, it kills you. You vanish into the rift. Alright. So someone is living there. Beneath the extensive pile of debris, you can barely make out what looks like an intact audio log. 5 sneak for that. Is that right there? Somebody lift it. Alright. Large piece of machine appears to have once belonged to the ship. With some know-how, you might be able to learn more about it. Outhouse? Alright, so here's the bazaar. Not a weapon store?
Tired of firearms? Mind telling me if I still got both my eyebrows? Never mind. They were just slowing me down anyway. Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection.
Kind of a free market. Why is a store called Those Are Clearly
I'm
Weapons?
glad you asked. Weapon is an all-encompassing term. A rock can be a weapon, or a stick, or a particularly agitated sprat if you have thick enough gloves. But what I sell here, I wouldn't dare lump them in with mere weapons. These are finely tuned instruments of personnel elimination.
Right. Got a sales pitch that makes Auntie Cleo blush.
I appreciate Cleo's ability to sell, that's for certain, but I have no doubt my artifacts of death shall impress you far more than anything her corporation can rush out. If you don't believe me, look for yourself.
I shall.
Feel free to go on a murderous rampage with what you bought.
Ah. Shock rifle. Assault rifle.
Buy from me and live to tell your fellows about my store.
My contraptions don't explode no more.
Now, listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this, but anything I sell you runs the risk of exploding. I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me.
I'm afraid I'm here on my own business. What do you know about the ACS free market?
No. Ships decidedly ain't in my purview. You sure I can't interest you in some bric-a-brac instead of this conversation?
I think you want to answer potential customers' questions.
You'd need to purchase much more from my stock for me to consider such a course of action.
That's about
I prefer to focus on the present and the future, and not things that may or may not keep me awake in the dark and lonesome hours of the night.
Engineering 5. Answer the question, Otto. You're wasting my time.
I don't think that'd be smart. I need to keep my mind free of trauma if I want to improve my workflow. Be happy to.
So you just sell parts.
Buy from me, please?
Pickpocket. The bar.
Error. Road sales grandstanding not found.
Lockpick 5.
Garment's here. Come ganderize.
Small plasma charge. Large plasma charge.
Preparing sniveling servitude protocol complete. Greetings, most valued and attractive customer. What may this unit rehydrate for you?
Charge us all by itself?
Negative. This unit and stall are registered to Gerald T. Wenrich. Mr. Wenrich last visited 222 days
I like
ago.
your fucking eyes and your
When
mustache,
last
buddy.
seen, Mr. Wenrich mentioned he was, quote, going to teach those redacted sub rosa redacted a lesson. Nobody extorts Gerald T. Wenrich. All wares
Okay.
were at some point cooked fresh.
Alright.
If you've a tooth pain, you've timed your visit well. I finished sharpening my organ-cutting knife mere minutes ago. If you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that need scrutiny, I'm your doctor.
You seem a little dentistry obsessed for a doctor.
Yes? Is this a problem? I'm the only doctor on Free Market Station. I think that excuses whatever quirks I may or may not have. My prior faction demanded I strictly adhere to my vocation and forego the world of dentistry, under penalty of death after a certain number of infractions. Suffice it to say, I'm pleased Free Market Station allows me to be myself.
Fair.
Medicaments and more, all...
Pill for 200 instantly.
Stimulants, medicaments, drugs. Get your drugs here.
Can't talk to
Blades,
you.
bludgeons, bombs, blunderbusses. We've got it all. Except that last one.
Second choice. There's the bar.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker.
Lad, you ain't got much of a concept of a deal, do you? You ain't got nothing to offer, and a threat is offering less than nothing.
You realize any other arbiter would have crushed you where you stand for obstruction of justice long before now? That I am flowing with magnanimity?
Can't say I know what that word means, but if you're inclined to keep threatening me, only thing gonna be flowing is your blood out your body. Stranger, seen my fix? Hope you're about to offer to rid me of this damn fool.
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign-given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may attempt to be.
You're not on sovereign territory. Seems dangerous for a protectorate soldier to throw his weight around here.
Hardly. I could handle myself against the locals quite easily. If by some miracle they managed to fell me, High Command would cease to overlook this settlement's existence. But I have no desire for unnecessary violence at this time. The Sovereign shall retake this settlement eventually, and meanwhile, it is useful for my aims.
Keep dreaming, bootlicker. You can preach honor all you like. It ain't gonna make me trust you any more than I already don't.
Seems a little different from the protectorate people I've met before.
I'd hope so. I am an arbiter, one of the Protectorate's elite, entrusted with upholding Protectorate law above all else.
And executing anyone who deviates, no matter how slightly they may do so.
That is a gross misrepresentation. Everyone at this station has deviated more than slightly, yet I certainly haven't introduced them to my hammer.
Let's get back to the point. What are you trying to accomplish here?
I came to meet with the information broker for, Protectorate business. Protectorate reasons. However, I find myself foiled at near every turn. None within the Protectorate would defy an Arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason without rendering myself unable to learn what I seek.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but.
I'll let him have an audience with the broker. At least he wouldn't bother you anymore. Most protectors can't bend the rules at all. You should give this guy more credit.
I am hardly bending the rules, as you so put it, as we Arbiters may operate however we see fit. I appreciate the observation, however. Hardly expected such from an outsider.
Say whatever you want, but trusting this fella even this close to the broker is a massive risk. Be a damn fool to take him at his word.
Meeting with the broker sounds like to be useful. Somehow. Maybe we can work together.
You suggest a partnership? An Arbiter working closely with a third party is unheard of. But I suppose if I've no choice...
Interesting thought. Occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking into.
I hope this has intrigue. I love intrigue.
Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's unassuming, quiet-like. Most of the folks there just want to be left alone. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker. But we ain't heard from them in a fortnight and change. Serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. You see your way to looking into that, maybe we'll talk.
How exactly do these refugees work with the broker?
That's between them and Sub Rosa. You in or you out?
I'm in.
Great. Take the lap-caned with you. I've had enough of his excitability, and so have my customers.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan Rao.
Adam, ever worked with a partner before?
When I was an apprentice, yes, but not since. And certainly never with an outsider. I shall meet you at the camp. Let us hope we both arrive there intact.
Yeah.
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well. Libations or information? What's your poison?
Any rumors circulating around the station?
Always. For example, there's some kind of hoity-toity collector type parked upstairs. Supposedly, she's willing to sell some of her collection if you impress her. Laws.
Bye. There's the stairs. Saloon bathroom key. There you are.
Another challenger approaches. Prepare to be sent weeping from my curio collection. None have defeated my collections, and none shall. But I do so delight in a competition. Are you prepared to do battle?
I'll hear you out. What are you preparing to do battle over? Oh, lady, I just wandered in here.
No one wanders into Fiona F. Walker. If you are here, we are fated to do battle. But I sense your reluctance. Very well. Defeat my collection and I'll grant you the chance to purchase other items from past collections. My curios are myriad, unique, and powerful. I take you for an adventuring sort, and if that's correct, I would be beside myself if I do not possess anything you want.
Okay. Pretty interesting sword you have on display
The
there.
Spectrum Dance Saber, a prototype weapon of Auntie's heyday. I shan't spoil its implications, not unless you prove your worth.
Acting a duel, it's not going the way you think.
Oh, no. I only ever fought one duel against a feral cysty pig when I was very, very inebriated. I've learned to keep my combat metaphorical. Never getting that toe back.
Did it your toe?
Cards, my dear, of the toss ball and pitch ball variety. I must see if your collection bests my own.
I have a few here. Is this enough?
Sporting! Let us do battle! Ha! What is this pitiful display? Are these your rarest cards? Get them out of my sight! You have nowhere near the number in my collection. I cannot open my wares to any unless they're collection. Feel free to return once.
Alright.
Do we know each other? Let's say we don't.
Keep a low profile. We're trying to run a respectable criminal operation here.
Okay. So I need a higher engineering.
Blades, bludgeons, bombs, wonder buffets. We got it all.
You just bought a shooter from not a weapons store, right? How's it treating you? It ain't. Can't eat the flash I shooted.
Head up here. And
Careful now.
down.
You sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy?
10% damage, 20% plus 20% damage to enemies recently damaged by a companion.
Think they made the statue big enough?
Fair. It's a very big statue.
Whoa. Didn't realize we were landing so close to the action.
The fuck did they bomb?
Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
Please mind the gaps.
Elevator. How long will that be? Why? Food biomass. This. Incident reports. Alright, got that. Oh. What do I get off this place? Honestly, where are we going? Shit, I'm dead. This way. Honestly, which way?
The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their turn.
There's a rift. fuck me. Where the fuck do we go? Okay, can't go through there. Honestly, we'll still have to make the jump. Shit. Honestly, where the fuck do I go? Like, literally, where the fuck do I go?
The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive. Missing their chance.
I'm a dumbass. We're at 6. Okay, so we're getting...
Looks like folks holed up here after the fight had started.
Snake
Not
types.
everybody was eager to take sides.
Matriarch's Mercy lies directly ahead. This unit is ready to proceed when you are, Commander.
Well, we're moving.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please!
You?
Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately.
We?
My family and I, we was making our way to the Mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please.
It's a trap. Okay, let's go. Lead the way.
Thank you.
10 by 8, 13 by 8. You dumb fucking bitch. Burst assault rifle, long rounds. Heavy. I can work with that. Ambush little fucks.
Exponential increase in local population detected, and max occupancy exceeded.
Another refugee? All right, just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
Not a refugee, I'm here on orders from Roth.
Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
Requires Space Ranger. You sure take your prediction seriously.
You need anything, talk to C.
I remember this place before the war.
How long are we meant to stay here?
That's the order. I'm not in the prediction.
Broke my nose last scrap.
This location is inhabited with individuals classified as unscrupulous.
Greetings. What can I help you with? Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Hmm? Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
I'm the void you talked about. I tell you my big complaint about my neighbor, but they're standing pretty close.
Oh, you don't know already? Allow me to explain what we have on offer. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy.
So they fight using stand-ins? What does that solve?
Half the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
I came to ask about the situation in the camp, but you answered my question.
Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers. I got a bunch of yeggs, 2 pugilized pugilists, and a sick canid to feed.
Alright, we're gonna talk there.